Okay, guys. I think we can get started without any further ado. But the issue is again, I don't have power here, guys, due to heavy rainfalls. I've lost my power, the electricity. So we'll be taking a shorter session since I'm conducting this on my hotspot. Okay. And we can have a small Q&A session as well, just to clarify your questions or doubts. Okay. But before we do so, a final confirmation. Can you hear me? Am I audible properly, or is there any lag or anything due to the network issue? Okay, assuming I'm audible, guys, let's get started without any further ado. So, before we do so, a quick formal introduction on mine. My name is Mohammed Shoaib. I'm a cybersecurity trainer certified from EC Council, one of the leading organizations for trainings and certifications in the domain of cybersecurity. Okay. And the demo that we're going to take today is called Certified Ethical Hacking version 12. Okay. This is the current version running, and every year the version gets updated and older topics are redacted, newer concepts are added. Okay. And this course covers 5 important steps. Okay. So when you perform penetration testing or ethical hacking, which is basically trying to get or find vulnerabilities about any system in the organization. So this involves 5 important steps. So ethical hacking is the procedure of trying to find vulnerabilities or loopholes in information systems with the consent and knowledge of the organization. Okay. And this is done in order to report the vulnerabilities back to the authority. Okay, so that they can be patched up. Okay. And as mentioned, 5 important steps that are involved in this procedure, which is called cyber kill chain, are information gathering, scanning, gaining access, maintaining access, and reporting or clearing traces. So the entire course will be revolving around these 5 simple steps itself. Okay. So again, there's information gathering, scanning, gaining access, maintaining access, and reporting or clearing traces. As a penetration tester, no matter what organization you work for, these are the same exact 5 steps you would be going through. Okay. Now, when we talk about each of these steps now, so when you talk about information gathering, this can also be referred to as reconnaissance or footprinting. And basically, the objective here is to gather as much data or information as possible about the organization passively. And when I talk about information, this is what I referred to, basically. Okay, so there's IP address information, host records, DNS records, domains and subdomains, employee details, operating system info, etc., etc. Now, might seem a bit gibberish for now, guys. Again, why is this information relevant, or what does this information mean? But as we progress with our classes, we'll understand why this is important. Okay. And again, believe it or not, all of this information is readily available on the internet itself. No, audio is not working. Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, you are audible.
Yeah, someone mentioned that I wasn't audible. Vishwamitra. Okay, anyways. So as mentioned, guys, when you talk about information gathering, main objective here is getting all these pieces of information. And don't worry, I'm going to conduct the same demo tomorrow as well. So I can elaborate a lot more on this. I'll show you practical examples as well on how we're going to obtain this information and what this information is. What does this information stand for? Okay, we'll talk about it very clearly in the next session, tomorrow session. It's also going to be a demo. Okay. Once all this information is obtained, you move on to the next phase, which is called as scanning. So again, in the earlier phase, we got the information passively without making any contact. Here we get information actively by making contact on the servers of the organization. And we get 3 pieces of information, guys. What devices are active in the network, what ports are open on those devices, what services are running on them. Okay. And finally, once you find the services run, find vulnerabilities as well, what loopholes might be existing on those services. So depending on what information you're finding, there's types of scanning. Network scanning to find the devices, port scanning to find the open ports and the services running, and vulnerability scanning to find the loopholes or the vulnerabilities on the system. Okay. Once all of these vulnerabilities have been obtained, next phase is nothing but gaining access. Phase where real hacking occurs. Okay. Now, this is one of the most important modules in the entire course. Covers a vast variety of topics, as you can notice over here. Okay. And again, as mentioned, we'll be covering testing every single endpoint. So no matter what device it be in the entire organization, as small as a Wi-Fi router to as big as a database or a web application server, we perform penetration testing on each of those devices. What I mean by penetration testing is finding loopholes in them and attacking on those loopholes or vulnerabilities. Okay. So first we learn system hacking, how to attack any system, any Windows-based device, and crack the password for it. Then we talk about malware attacks, malicious software attacks. Then we talk about network pen testing. What are the common network attacks, Wi-Fi based attacks, or again local network attacks, sniffing attack, denial of service attacks. Okay. Social engineering, how do hackers create fake websites, web server attacks, web application attacks, firewall attacks, and mobile phone attacks as well. So no matter what device it be in the entire organization, we'll learn how to perform a security check of each of those devices. Okay. And once that is done, there are two small modules left out, which is maintaining access or reporting or clearing traces. Maintaining access is where once we have gotten a remote connection to a system, we need to maintain that persistent connection, which means even if the user restarts their device, we should still be connected to them. So we learn that in the maintaining access phase. And finally, there's reporting or clearing cases where we learn as a penetration tester, how do you report the vulnerabilities to the organization? How do you elaborate the loopholes and again rectify those loopholes as well? Or as a non-ethical hacker, as a malicious attack, how do you remove the evidence of your action? Okay, that is clearing traces. Okay. So these are the five important steps. Now I know I understand we haven't gone through them elaboratively, but we will be having some more demo sessions from tomorrow at 7 p.m. guys in the evenings. Okay. So there's a new batch starting from tomorrow. The first two classes will be demos itself. Okay. We will talk a lot more in depth about each of these concepts. Okay. But today we can have a small Q&A session just so that if you have any questions or so, you can clarify those with me. Okay. Ashok, Pranav, Ashok Pavle, or Mahinder, or Vishwamitra.
Um,
If you have any
yeah,
questions, please.
sorry, I'm audible, right?
Yeah, yeah, Ashok, I can hear you.
Yeah, yeah. So, I have a question from my end. Basically, I am mechanical background. So,
Okay,
I done my engineering in mechanical, and I did my, post graduation in
right,
mechatronics, basically. So, do we need any programming skills for this survey security if I wanted to? I mean, currently I'm in a testing platform field, so
right.
I'm working in a IT industry as a software tester. It's like
Okay,
manual testing. I have experience with almost 6 to 8 years of experience currently I have in IT as a tester actually.
right.
So basically, I wanted to start my career completely move into the profile to cyber, this
Cybersecurity.
cyber security. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I know the basic concepts, how the server maintenance and how it will be work. But my concern here is like, as you know, like as the testing, I don't have any hands-on experience majority in terms of coding and probably in terms of shell scripting, whatever we have other areas also. So what is the roadmap like? May I know the roadmap like what are the prerequisites we need to get start career in the cybersecurity platform?
Good
And
question,
what are the
Ashok.
certifications we need to do?
Right, good question. So basically, when you talk about prerequisites, again, this course is designed in such a way where even if you have no knowledge in IT department, you can still go ahead with the course. Okay. So again, in my experience, I've had people coming from marine engineering, from electronics triple E or ECE as well, and they've had no issues with again going through the course because whatever prerequisites are required, networking fundamentals, Linux commands, again, virtualization, all of these are included in the course itself. First. Secondly, after this course is done, the job roles you can apply for are again, you can apply for security analyst or security operations center analyst or penetration tester or ethical hacker, okay, or web application pen tester as well. So these are the job roles you can apply for. Thirdly, after this course is done, since the course is called Certified Ethical Hacking, you will be eligible to complete that certificate, write that certification, Certified Ethical Hacking version 12, currently running. I think those are your questions, right? I hope I've clarified all of them. Did I miss out anything?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So is there any dependency like learning? I mean, when you go through the slides, I just there is something like SQL penetration or something, some keyword I have seen in that slide. So do we need any SQL knowledge or any Python or some other any
No,
programming
no. For
language
this
for
course,
this?
there's no requirement for any programming language. We do have
Okay.
one part called malware attacks where I'll show you how to write your own malwares using bash scripting. Other than that, there's no
Okay.
requirement for any programming language. And whatever is required, I'll teach it myself anyhow. So you don't need to learn
Okay.
anything separately from anywhere before joining the course. All the
Okay.
concepts, all the prerequisites are included in the course itself.
Okay. So what would be the duration of the course?
It's for 35 to 40 days or so. We have classes from Monday to Friday, every
Okay.
day for 1 hour each. And the batch starts tomorrow at 7 p.m. So we'll be taking the same
Oh,
demo tomorrow. I'm going to go a
okay.
lot more in depth. I'll elaborate a lot more concepts. I'll show you some practical examples as well. So again, as
Okay.
mentioned, since today I'm working on a hotspot, it might not be possible.
Okay.
But tomorrow for sure.
Hmm. Sure. So it will be on Monday to Friday, right? Okay.
Monday to Friday, tomorrow, 7 p.m.
Okay.
onwards, guys.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you. That's all from my side.
sure. Others, any questions, guys? Ashok, Pavle, Mahinder, Vishwamitra, Pranav.
No question actually, sir.
Okay, guys. Again, apologies for the shorter session today, guys. As mentioned, a bit of a network issue on my end. But yeah, please do join the sessions tomorrow at 7 p.m. onwards. We have regular classes from tomorrow at 7 p.m. First class will be held tomorrow. And yeah, we can go a lot more in depth
The
topics.
one doubt, small doubt I have. So, by going through this like cyber security course, so even we will be able to trace out the all the applications or the systems those are going to be used in the organization, like servers or the systems. Those are going to have a like data saved in it, like databases, any kind of servers and applications, the network level applications or the layers are going to be secured by using this course, right?
Right, that's the main objective, Ashok. So no matter what endpoints it be, whether it be as small as a mobile phone to as big as a web application server or a database, we learn pen testing on each of those. Secondly, we also learn how to monitor traffic. So no matter what devices they be, whatever traffic is coming in or going out of the entire organization, it's your job as a security analyst to analyze that traffic and write rules to prevent any malicious traffic. So we'll be learning that as well. Okay. Both
Higher
again.
level
Yeah,
other
so
thing.
yeah, definitely. So again, these are called as two departments called SOC and NOC, Security Operations Center and Network Operations Center. So we'll be working on both of these. One involves pen testing and the other one involves analysis
Uh,
of data. How do you
with all
analyze
the
traffic?
practicals, right?
Yeah, definitely. No theory nonsense.
Yeah.
So no
See,
theory.
yeah, because I am from like IT background and I have some experience in the like web application development. So, and I can make use of these skills in the testing my applications and making it secure at all the layers and
Right.
like firewalls and like web application layer, right?
And yeah, in the web pen testing, this will be definitely helpful. Secondly, as
Yes.
mentioned, what was I saying? Yeah, again, we'll be working all of these on practical tools itself. So to list out a few tools, we'll be working on Burp Suite, we work on Nessus, we'll be working on Wireshark, we'll be working on Nmap, quite important tools which I asked in a lot of job descriptions as well. We'll be working on all of these applications in real time with hands-on
Yes,
practice.
yes. Yes, sure. Yeah, yeah, got it. Thanks.
Right. Assuming no further questions, guys, I'll be exiting the session here. We'll be connecting back from tomorrow at 7 p.m. onwards. Yeah, okay,
Hello.
perfect. Oh yeah. Who else is there?
Hello. Hello, sir.
Yeah, Vishwam, I can hear you.
Yes, it's actually, is this course sufficient? After completion of this course, we can start working in the organization?
Definitely. Again, for job roles, as mentioned, for again security analyst, ethical hacker, SOC analyst, web penetration tester, network penetration tester. These are the job roles
As
you
you
can
know
expect.
that actually your class, actually, I already visited your class, earlier class, the morning club batch.
Uh-huh. Okay.
The demo classes, yes, actually, because I am not available in the morning shift. And that is
Acha.
why I proposed to night shift, whatever you told
Right,
that
right.
in the next
Yes.
month
So
it is going to come. As you
definitely.
said, you are doing the workshop. But what is the
Exactly.
issue is right now? I am, as you know, that I already worked in this metro field. So how
Yeah,
it is going to help in actually on that day itself, I asked this question. You
yeah.
told me that I'll get back to you. But
So
how
it's
it
still
is
in
going
that
to
day
help?
itself, right? when you talk about your metro organizations, you have these different wireless devices there. So you have your PCI devices, you have your wireless devices, you have your client operating system devices, okay, basic Windows 10, Windows 11 devices. You might have your servers as well, FTP servers or web servers. So again, whatever devices are usually working in real-time organization, same or similar devices are available in your metro organizations as well. Okay. And again, very similar core structure, very similar applications.
Okay.
Right. So again, you can join this batch, Bishwip. The earlier morning batch was not suitable for you. You can
No,
join
that
this
class
batch.
will be recorded. If I miss that class, even 7 of actually my shift is up to 6 o'clock. So by 7, if I miss that class, is it available in that application?
Yes, you'll be getting the recordings on your Google Drive directly. So you don't have to worry if you miss out a session. All the sessions are recorded. You'll be getting the materials. You'll be getting the notes all on your email directly, guys.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Any other questions, guys?
No, sir. Thank you.
Sure. So yeah, that's that. Thanks for joining the session today, guys. Again, apologies for the delay and the shorter session. But please do connect tomorrow at 7 p.m. Okay. We'll be having the same session again, but a lot more in-depth on elaborative on all of these topics. So see you tomorrow.
Yeah, sorry, one question. Do we get any link related to this tomorrow session?
It should be the same link, show. No
Same
change.
link. Okay.
Yeah, it should be the same link. If the link changes, whatever email you have registered with today, on that email you'll get the link automatically.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I
No
hope you have
issue.
registered with the correct email and you didn't give
Yeah,
any
yeah, yeah.
fields or anything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank
Some
you.
students just give random data there, so they won't get the actual links.
Sure,
Right.
sure. Thank you.
Sure. Yeah, that's it. Bye-bye. Have a good day, guys. Have a good Sunday. And see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Bye-bye.